Alright, this is the Savannah Metal Guy coming to you from Savannah, Georgia. I am here and I'm back and I'm bringing you the bars that I've been to and I know about locally. Everything's basically based upon where I've been and what I've experienced. What I'm about is trying to get metal, the metal bands, metal venues back in Savannah, Georgia. I mean, it's very rare. Uh, I will start off with a local bar called Young's on 17. Granted, bad location, not really the greatest place. It's an okay bar, but the greatest thing that happened out there for metal, it was there was a following from out of Florida, and great goodness, there's like 7 bands that came out there, and I went, and it was a freaking awesome time. Quite a few bands. I can name a few of them that I remember. Sinister Mustache. Uh, there was a band called One Last Rose, which I heard that they broke up. They were a young band, really good band, by the way. Figures. Um, Quite a few other bands. I want to say Echoes of the Harvest. Um, I can't remember all the names of the bands because at that time I was pretty thrashed myself. But anyhow, as you know how metal goes, mosh pits and the whole 9 yard, it was great. Had a great time. And that was from Young's on Highway 17, right there at the old Veterans Building. Um, right there near Salt Creek is where it's located at. It's like I said, it's an okay bar. I mean, during the week it's kind of a quiet place, but nice to stop in, drink a few beers. Um, Not really the greatest neighborhood, but like I said, the metal was there. I knew it was there, so that's where I went. Okay, the next bar I'm gonna talk about is the Wormhole. Wormhole's freaking awesome, real dark, very dark, sultry atmosphere. The owner of the bar is a real sweet woman. Um, Talk to her 2 or 3 times. She makes you feel at home. The venue there is a mixed variety, electronica, jazz, folk music, punk. I've seen metal bands in there, and that's what I'm all about is the metal. Uh, I've seen Caliber there. Caliber's a great band. Matter of fact, I've hung out with the guys and partied with them. Phil, you see it, Phil. Keep it thrashing, dude. Um, Basically, it's off of Bull Street. Um, if you were to take, say, you're coming off of Highway 17 from 204, and you would go north. You go all the way down 17, take a right on Victory Drive. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 lights up. You take a left, and you're on Bull Street. There's like a railroad track, and then you go down, I don't know, even maybe a tenth of a mile, and it's on the left. Little cubby hole, wormhole. It's in purple lettering on the outside of the building. The parking lot is actually across the street. Um, I don't care for the location of the place because there's no hotels nearby where you can go crash and whatnot. But still a great place anyhow. Uh, and I guess that's about it. Like I said, it's really a good bar, a great place to hang out. I enjoyed it thoroughly. The next place I'm going to talk about is the Live Wire. I've been to the Live Wire. Everybody knows, River Street and all that. That's the place to go and hang out and party, especially springtime, fixing to come up here shortly. St. Patrick's Day, it's going to be a nightmare up there, but, it's all good fun. Uh, Live Wire, you got your typical little dungeon type old pirate finesse type bars, and all of them are set up like that down there on River Street. Um, I like the live wire because it's, just like I said, all that different type of structural building. Uh, they mix it up in there too, different types of venues. Really great place. I like it a lot too. Location's great, of course. You can get hotel rooms nearby. Um, Matter of fact, I've seen Caliber in there too. So, like I said, I enjoyed hanging out with Caliber. They're great people. Next bar is the Jinx. The Jinx, I've only been in there twice. But I will say that if you want to go to a venue where you get to be right near the band, I mean right next to them, on top of them, the Jinx is the place. It's really quite a little packed little area, but it's still a cool bar. I mean, I kind of like that they had a band called Horror Goat, and that's an old school metal band back in the day, and I missed out on that. I wanted to go, but I, had things I had to handle during that time. But I have been there before, but it wasn't for metal. It was just, like I said, it was a great, they had a different type of venue there at the time, but it was real close and personal uh, type venue where you just, I mean, you sit at tables and they're on floor, ground level with you pretty much. Open little bar right next to it. It's a pretty cool place. I liked it too. Uh, the next bar I want to talk about is not in Savannah, but it's Tybee Island. It's called the Rock House. If you've never heard of the Rock House, it is the bomb. It's a freaking great place to go. I've seen 2 shows there. Matter of fact, a band called Broken Time. They're out of Savannah. They're a great band too. I really enjoyed listening to them. I got one of their T-shirts, and they had another venue a different time I went. There was a band called Dangerous New Machine, and they put on a freaking awesome show. The front man is just, he's crazy, he's wild. I mean, he's very energetic. You feel like you want to be in the party when you're there. It was a great time. Metal, it's thrashing, it works real well. Trying not to say too many cuss words here, so you got to bear with me. But anyhow, I'm gonna say for the moment, that's all I've got as far as the bars goes that I know of, that I've been to, and that I had a great time at. And one thing I gotta say is, we want the metal in Savannah. Keep it thrashing.